Yeah, just a little bit of an update here. A few farms we're cutting along 75 highway. Last year we could put up about 350 bales, and I think this year it's going to be more than that. But it's a little bit of a pain to do. You got to get the permit to do it. And yeah, there is some trash along places, quite a few places, but really not any worse than people grinding hay and leaving the net wrap on the bales, because you're feeding that net wrap, part of it, to the cows, and not all that's pulled out by the grinder. Anyway, we've got a total of about 50 miles of cutting to do, down one side and back up the other. Well, good 50 miles plus probably. So we're getting it. Let's see what is today. Today is I think it's the 23rd. Yeah, hell if I steer straight. Anyway, 23rd of July. Got a few days before I go in for surgery, so I'm trying to get as much as I can done. Boys will have to go from there. Anyway, I'll get some more cutting done and maybe bring you back later. Just another update. Got some brome here along the highway. It's pretty heavy, pretty good windrows. I think the windshield is pretty dirty, but she's cutting pretty good. There'll be a few bales here in this patch. The highway department did spray some of the brush and stuff. I don't know if you can tell it, but a lot of that's brown. This is I think this is the third year we've cut along here. First year we did it, we only did a short area, not knowing for sure how it was going to work out. But since then we're did a little bit more last year. This year we're pretty much doing all the way from Topeka, Kansas to Holton, Kansas. So all along 75 highway, both sides. There's a couple places where landowners put up some areas out in front. They've got first dibs. So anyway, just to bring it back a little bit later. Yeah, just about ready to finish up for the night. I've cut 2 miles of the highway today. No, 3 miles. 3 miles of the highway today, and another patch for a guy alongside the highway. One of them was 5 acres. I think the other was about 10 acres. So not too bad a day. Sun is bright, I know that. But we're going to finish up this hillside here. You only cut so much of it because you get down over that bank and it's just too steep. Not too bad for the swather, but it gets way too steep for the baler. The tractor wants to kind of slide down the hill. So anyway, I'm going to finish up for the night. It's about 7, getting close to 7:30. So I'll probably start in again tomorrow once the dew goes off. Have a good one. Well, Back out here on the highway right away. Today's Monday, the 24th of July. And if you can see out there, I'm following behind one of the KDOT guys mowing along the highway. So just cleaning up a little bit further back from the highway, kind of help with trailer or something has a bad bearing. Maybe fire wouldn't spread as fast too. So it's kind of a double purpose in a way. If we can mow these back a little bit, it'll help with fire control possibly. So anyway, we're swathing along. I did find the ground rod back there sticking up. Took out a section. So when we go back, the bale, I put a flag on it, or tied a flag on it, so when we're baling we can pull it up with the loader. It is too much for me to pull up. I can turn it around so it's not real tight, but I'll get it pulled up, or one of the boys will, so we don't have it another year or somebody else, KDOT or something, doesn't run it through a tire. So guard a section isn't too bad, but you can take out a tire. That gets kind of expensive. Alright, let you go. Well, we made it down to 78th Street, just north of Rolling Meadows landfill. And I'm going to call it a day. It's almost 6 o'clock. But I'm getting enough ahead of where we're bailing that I need to stop anyway. Anyway, I'll bring you back tomorrow when we're doing more. Alright, starting day 4. Today is July 25th. We've gotten, so far I've done about 10 miles one side of the highway. We've got stretch each side of the highway is about 23 miles, so total of about 46 miles of cutting. Some of it's just a single pass, some of it 4 passes or more. And it just depends on the spot and the way the land lies. Anyway, we're going to get this day started. Yeah, we're still cutting here. Now I'm going to have at least 4 swaths here, good quarter mile long. And that's waste management, trash hill, and we're going along here. And if somebody has any questions about how many sections we go through and guards, I've done just over 10 miles now. About this will be like 10 1/4. And I've gone through 2 guards. I've broke 2 guards. And I think we've run through 9 sections. So just kind of round the math off. Sections are around $2 a piece. So you got $18 worth of sections. And probably about $24 worth of guards. We'll probably have close to, it'll be close to 100 bales. So, other than the normal fuel that we're running, I usually fill it up about, or top it off every day. But this thing's got the 4-cylinder in it, so it don't use near as much fuel as some of the newer ones with the government juice and additive in it. They've got to go to a 6-cylinder engine when they put that on it because they don't have the power. Anyway, I'll bring you back later. Okay, looks like it's July, I think it's the 26th. This will be the 5th day cutting along the highway. I'll get a little bit of footage here cutting and go for a while. right in here. It doesn't really look like it got much moisture this spring. Not the best ground either, but it's dry. I'll bring you back in a little bit when we get into this a little bit better. Yeah, this here's a little bit better. Not very far from that other. Back down the hill. That up a little higher, the ground not as good. Swathing. Probably for maybe a month, I don't know. I go in for surgery tomorrow. You won't be seeing this till probably after I get out and get back home from surgery. I probably won't have time to get it up with before I go in the morning. Try to be there at 6:30 in the morning. Hopefully I do better than last night. I didn't get to sleep till 3 o'clock in the morning. Late, bothered me so much. Nerves screwed up. So hopefully that'll be better. Deal with a little bit of slopes. Now you can see up there, I got the welcome to Topeka sign. So that kind of shows where we're at. We're just between 62nd Street and 46th Street, north of Topeka. Last couple of years, they really haven't done anything. we kind of tried to clean up around it. Boys don't exactly appreciate going around this with a baler. Tractor isn't as wide as what the swather is, so you notice the slope a little bit more with it. That's 15 up a little bit. Ain't perfect, but we're not doing lawn care. And we're not paid to do this. We don't have to pay for the permit, but any sections we knock out and ours we break, that's what we're paying to do this. Got some of the native lustra daisy in it. Yeah, I really like that. Well, I don't know if you can read the sign, but that's Northwest 35th Street. That's where I'm up to. And you can sure tell we're getting closer to Pica. The Holton maintenance, DOT, KDOT, their maintenance pretty much stops around 62nd Street. North of 62nd Street, they sprayed a lot of the brush and stuff along the highway, but nothing's been done from 62nd Street south to Topeka, so it's a mess. Took out several sections trying to clean up some of it, but it's not worth it trying to get much of any more. But yeah, it's just going to harbor wildlife close to the highway, so that way you have more wildlife killed on the highway. Anyway, I'm about ready to call it a day. It's about 4 o'clock, but with the extra working on the sickle and stuff, my back is not liking me. So we'll try to get this video out probably on the weekend or whatever after I get back from surgery. So if you guys like the content, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps out the channel a bunch. Have a good one.